0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. To prevent calls from this facility. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. If you are an attorney and do not want this call recorded, please hang up and call 570-963-6639, extension 4522, or extension 0 after business hours. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, Aaron. How are you doing?
Good. I'm sorry I missed your calls.
Oh, that's okay. I call because I know there's a time difference. I forget if you guys are like an hour or 2 hours.
We're central, so right now it's almost 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, great. It's an hour behind. I remember that when I was down here, it was like an hour behind or something. But yeah, I got your Christmas card.
Oh, good.
Christmas note, I should say.
Oh. I know. It's hard to keep track of who can get cards and who can't, but your mom reminded me.
Yeah, you know what it is people like to send like drugs in, so like a coke cardboard with like a liquid substance, and it hardens and get people, get them into jail. It's like a way to get drugs into the mail. So because they're doing that, they want to like cut down on that type of card people coming into the facility.
Well, that's what they say, Shawn, but I bet you it's not really the case. I bet you it's the guards that bring the drugs in.
Yeah, actually, that happens too. That happens a lot. I've seen both of it.
Yeah.
I've seen it come in both ways. But it's the only card I got this year so far. So.
Oh my gosh, Shawn, I'm sorry to hear that.
They've been messing with my mail so much that I don't know who's doing what or who's not doing what. It's tough to tell. I'm sure you've seen.
Yep.
Good news. Trump got impeached halfway, as in when Dugan said it. Senate, yes. So I'm looking forward to the new year because I want to see. I'm interested to see the evidence. They impeached him in your house. I want to see the evidence. I want to see if he actually calls witnesses. I want to see what's going on with Biden. It'll be a interesting new year with that drama going on.
I think it's all a distraction because in the meantime they've passed USMCA, which is a loss of our sovereignty entirely. And once you lose your sovereignty in a country, it's almost impossible to get it back. And the other thing I wanted to point out to you about that is they all passed the NDAA, and if they really didn't like Trump and they really didn't think Trump was so bad, they would never pass that because that gives him an exclusive. He can lock them all up and give them no trial. You know, like, why would they give him that much power if they really hated him that much?
Yeah, I could go all in goes together. I mean, I've seen under Trump, he took away the bump stocks.
Yeah.
I mean, I always tried to get the bump stocks for machine guns anyway, because when you read the law, my whole idea with it was it came in under the Obama administration, which I was surprised the Obama administration ever allowed the ATF to approve them. And I think what they did was I think they wanted to get them out because they wanted incidents to happen so they could have gun control. And then we did see gun control. We got to see ex-post facto bump stock law being put in by Trump. And now his big thing that he did was he raised the smoking age to 21. So now you can go out in America, you can join the military, you can get yourself killed, you can get yourself wounded. Or you can be like me, go to federal prison at 19, but you can't smoke a cigarette.
That's crazy.
I don't like stuff like that. I'm not big on the.
I know.
What I consider that to be communism. We got a freedom of choice
to
do what we want to do with our bodies, and I don't like government interference. And I could go on all day how once something is bought in the state, becomes a state item. So if I buy a pack of cigarettes and
Yeah.
I'm 21, and I feel like selling them to somebody who is 18, that's my obligation because it's not a federal item anymore. You just can't keep something, so like into a firearms, you can't keep something as a federal item for eternity. Once I pay for it in the state, it's a state item. I mean, if I go in somebody's house and steal a can of soda, that can of soda is a state offense because it was a state item that somebody owned in the state. It's not a federal offense because they manufactured it at, say, the Pepsi Cola plant in New York or wherever it's at. It's a state offense. But, yeah.
Hey, what do you think of Sandy Hook?
I was in jail when that happened. I believe that was like 2012-ish. Here's my thing. People always do YouTube. They say crisis actors and this and that. A lot of that stuff becomes unfounded. YouTube is not the best source of information. There's a lot of good information, but a lot of it isn't validated. What I think happens is you look at all these shootings. Look at the FBI, like that one in Clearwater, Florida, I believe. Look at parents actually suing the FBI, and the FBI is trying to rely on state law. And I think what's happening is, I think that they know that these people are either mentally unstable or provoking them, or they know that something's going to happen. Or like in Colorado, I believe the FBI got forewarned. I think they got forewarned with the Gabby different sooner too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They get forewarned and they don't act on it. And then they don't act on them, and then the next thing you know, you have a mass shooter and say, oh my God, look at what happened when you could have stopped it. And I think like other shootings I've seen, I saw the Las Vegas shooting, and from the little bit of it that I gleaned on YouTube, I could hear multiple guns firing at one time, multiple different calibers. I think that was actually a situation where you did have more than one shooter. And you look into like the person who was actually on scene at the hotel, in front of the hotel room, he was questioned by the FBI, and they put a gag order on him or whatever they did, and never learned from him again. Then back to Sandy Hook, I don't know if it was a bunch of crisis actors that they knew that something was going to go down and they let it happen.
Yeah, it's all a mystery. So how are you doing in there?
I mean, I'm biding my time. This is kind of like my Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and New Year's 2020 resolutions call all in one here. So I figured I'd get it out of the way today. I got sentenced on my Schuylkill County case for my simple assault. Sentenced to state time. I was actually not allowed to finish my sentencing statement.
Why?
By the Judge Dalton, because he stated that it was too long and that it didn't have nothing to do with the case, even though I was outlining criminal activity that the alleged victim was part of and the boys were part of. I got 4 pages into it. I had about 10 more pages to go. He said it was too long, and he said that he wasn't going to allow me to make it. Again, I confronted him on it. He stated that I would have to put it in writing. I objected to that because he didn't want me to read it in front of the news media. And then I was removed from the courtroom. I crossed him out, got removed from the courtroom, and sentenced to a state sentence. It was just, they didn't want to hear what I had to talk about because of what I started to talk about. Because the first part of my sentencing statement was how I have been in touch with the FBI. I've been in touch with the FBI via phone from this facility about multiple issues with that Schuylkill County case. I'm still in touch with them at this point, and the judge didn't want to hear anything about that because, according to the FBI, the video that they used, they couldn't use against me. It was altered. The township is refusing to give the FBI the original video.
So you say it's 14 pages, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
If you're interested, if you want, you could mail us a copy and we could post it online.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I sent it to Schuylkill County, so actually when I get my copy back from there, if I'm still around, I will try to give you guys a copy or try to get a copy from my house sent to you.
Okay.
Because it goes into a lot of stuff. It goes into even like the FBI. They're supposed to be tracking down a witness. Is George Oakenberg, it wasn't in court. So it's Eddie Garcia from the FBI doing that right now. So I'll definitely try to do that. It might take me a couple of weeks because I sent out my copy. So it's going to go clerk across the school going and get sent back to me. I'll definitely do that. So that was a fun year. And I was 20 pounds underweight for all my life, travel and the whole time. And all the other nonsense I did. So just that alone is stressful enough. And then when I first got to the Schuylkill County Prison, what they did was they bumped up my hearing date. So I go there on Wednesday. I'm transported down here. We take all the back roads. We don't do our normal travel plan. And I get down to the jail, and I found out before we even went down there that my hearing date got postponed. So go down there, and this is really funny. I go in the jail. Schuylkill County Prison's a small jail. Lo and behold, who do I have walking by me? The DA, Michael Baker, the public defender, and the head judge, Judge William Baldwin, are coming through the prison court. I guess they were doing some type of tour thing. So I don't know if this was a little false flag plan trying to get me to go after the judges. They walked like 5 foot in front of me in jail. I don't know what that was about. That was one of the most comical things I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've had to see people in other cases, as well as my dad, with like different things they did that never a DA and a judge actually visiting the prison and walking 5 foot in front of me as I'm coming into it.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, that shocked me a little bit. It was just, the whole day was very strange. So I should actually, now we're talking about, I should actually try to do a motion to subpoena that video footage of them that courtroom to a preservation notice. I think I forgot to do that. Again, I went to my sentencing and nobody showed up on my behalf. And none of the victims showed up either. So it was pretty empty courtroom, which I'm kind of starting to get used to.
Yeah.
A lot of FBI games getting played.
I've noticed a lot of empty courtrooms too because they change the dates so often people can't make travel plans, and they do that on purpose, I'm sure.
Yeah, they do that, and a lot of people in my life that get played with so much. I still don't have all the information I should have had, or stuff that they want to send to me, or contacts with the FBI that they want to send to me. I mean, so it becomes ridiculous after a while. I mean, if I would have kept notes on every single thing that they altered with people in my life, it'd be insane. I know one thing you can do, a lot of people getting cut off due to nonsense. I have a Luzerne County case coming up in January 2020 that actually deals with my uncle, where I allegedly took the guns out of his house. So that will be a pretty good case for me, because I get to bring up a lot of stuff I couldn't bring in the federal jurisdiction. So I'm going to try to keep it as a family member within the family as much as possible, but I'm sure a family matter within the family as much as possible, but it'll be an interesting case because a lot of the stuff that he said in federal court I'm going to be able to bring up in that state case.
How many cases have you got?
I have cases in New York, Maryland, and 3 different counties here in PA, so I have like maybe a dozen altogether. New York and Maryland are kind of falling off. It looks like they'll probably fall off. A couple of the Schuylkill cases got dropped. So Carbon County's kind of up in the air in Luzerne. But Carbon and Luzerne deal with not only a vehicle I was charged with in the Fed and guns, but they also deal with another case where the marshals knew I was at an area and let me keep hitting it day after day after day for a 2-week period and getting good video footage. Disappeared.
Wow, I don't know how you keep track of all those cases. I feel like I'm getting legal abuse syndrome listening.
Yeah, I know. I take them case by case. It's like my Luzerne County case. Luzerne County just had a big mishap. They had to let a bunch of people go. I think they're in the process of doing that, letting them go on a drug case because they violated the wiretapping law. And unlike Schuylkill County, or in my case in Luzerne County, they're actually upholding, the judges are upholding it, and the DA's got called out by a decent lawyer. Some evidentiary issues where it didn't follow the law. I have a couple evidentiary issues and never got back to some motions to compel. I filed as a bail hearings, bail as an evidence. Some problems I got in New York, but I hope we be dealing with that next month.
What about your health? Did you get your teeth looked after?
I mean, my teeth came pulled bad ones. They didn't do anything to replace teeth like I would get in a Senex facility. So all my time here is counted against time. If I was in a Senex facility, I could actually get replacement teeth. And my MRI still hasn't been done. And my x-ray for my knee still hasn't been done. And nothing's been done for my hand. So that stuff, two of those things, the MRI and the x-ray were in a POP order in my cycle valve. And I sent it out to the judge. The doctor here contacted the judge and could just refuse to do anything on my behalf. So that comes down to me being in U.S. Marshal custody at this point. And the funny thing is, in my one state case in Schuylkill, I got an extra sentencing enhancement, kind of, for my background because of a case that involved the supervisory deputy marshal here in charge of my custody, Chris King, from 2012. So he's actually a alleged victim of mine in a case. So I have a guy who's in charge of my custody here as a federal inmate that's already brought this issue up to the court. They've done nothing about it. We also have his boss, who's Martin Payne, and Martin Payne is a heavy-duty Democrat. Like, his wife is all over Facebook. She's one of the ones that wants, like, the banksters to take away gun rights by by not allowing, like, loans to gun companies and stuff. You're a typical type of liberal Fruit Loops that want to, like, take away all guns and let us lose our sovereignty to whatever USMCA is or whatever it is, and do that kind of stuff. So I can see why I'm not getting good treatment by the U.S. Marshals in this district.
Do they ever put a shock collar on you?
No, I've never had that in federal. I mean, if I got a state, I got them to take it off.
Good.
Because I put in, if my plea would have been no intelligent or voluntary, that I've had that in state, but I've never had it in Fed. I mean, they might do it in Fed. I don't think they would because of that premise. The plea has to be known, intelligent, and voluntary, and when you're pro se, it's kind of really hard to do that. Judges have to toe the line. They didn't really respect that with my sentencing, that when they removed me from the courtroom, that sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. I get like a 50-50 win ratio sometimes, like some stuff I can win on, some stuff I can't. Kind of where I'm at with it. Hey, what's up with that guy, Casey, Mr. Massey?
I haven't heard anything about him for months now, and the last I heard, he was on the lam.
Yeah, I was wondering about it. I've seen some of the stuff that, like, they were doing some similar stuff. I mean, I wish him a Merry Christmas if he's out there and he's listening, because I've seen him do the same stuff with me. He just tried to take something small, and he has a criminal record anyway, blow it out of proportion, and I think what it is...
You have 1 minute remaining.
The dude just seen what the system's really about and doesn't want to deal with them again because he knows you're liars. That is our 1 minute.
What can we do to help you, Shawn?
Just keep spreading the word. I appreciate these calls and these interviews. It's my only, like, unedited source of media. So that's the best you can do to help me. Wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
You too.
I said, hopefully the new year will be better. I know my talk time and negotiations are going to quickly come to an ending in New York, so I got a few big things planned. I've always tried to use the least amount of voice, unlike the federal government. Sometimes there's times where I have to be a native, so, and I have to be a lawyer, so we'll see what happens. But hey, Merry Christmas to you guys, and I'll be in touch.
All right, Shawn, we love you. We're praying for you, and stay in touch. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.